And Senator Tom Cotton, who is the Republican senator from Arkansas, he said, you guys should look into Jack Smith. So he sent a letter to them. I think we read that one, saying, look into this guy. He's a bad dude. Mr. Smith and his lawyers, their names are Lenny A. Brewer and Peter Koski, fired back in a 3-page letter, right? So we'll read through it. They also wrote some other things. And so here's a little bit of background. Got it. Let's get to it. So here's the letter. Jack Smith's lawyers, sending this one back over to the DOJ, the U.S. Office of the Special Counsel. They're saying, please don't prosecute our client. He didn't do anything wrong. He was trying to protect democracy. Dear Mr. Greer, they respond, this is Jack Smith's lawyers writing, so can add a little femininity to it. Says, we represent Jack Smith and write in response to recent press reports indicating that your office is investigating our client because he was the special counsel who corrupted the DOJ. Now, although you have not reached out to us to discuss these allegations, we know it's coming, is what they're saying. We welcome the opportunity to engage with your office, and we're confident that as you become familiar with the facts, you will conclude that there is no basis that Jack Smith violated the Hatch Act, and all of the allegations are wholly without merit. Mr. Smith, what he did was consistent with the decisions of a prosecutor who has devoted his career to following the facts and the law without fear or favor and without regard for the political consequences, not because of them. He wasn't even a U.S. attorney. He was completely illegitimate. He had no power to do anything that he did. Judge Cannon threw him out. Illegal. And that argument was made early on in the case, and he actually opposed that, right? And he was just kept marching forward, marching forward, marching forward. When there was a question about it, he should have sidelined himself. He didn't. He was their hatchet man. Okay, that's what Merrick Garland did. He brought in Jack Smith from The Hague to come in and do the dirty work, presuming that they were going to take out Trump, sideline him, and then Jack Smith would probably run the DOJ under the next administration at some point, right? Once Trump got taken out in 24, Jack Smith, Kamala's DOJ deputy director. Could you imagine that crap? And so that did not happen, obviously. But Jack Smith followed the same pattern that Merrick Garland already brought with David Weiss and other special counsels who were hacks, who didn't do anything. And even the one that they appointed, Robert Hur, to investigate Joe, was like, well, he's just dumb and he's elderly, so we can't prosecute him either. Okay, one after another. So Jack Smith was illegitimate.